So before we start, guys, Ledger Nano has 30% sale on hardware wallets. It is simple, secure, customizable, free shipping. Don't miss on the limited sale of 30%. Link down in the description. Hello guys and welcome back to Bittruth, and today we are going to do some Bitcoin news coverage. So every day, daily, we are going to do Bitcoin news coverage. So today is the 22nd of December 2018, and today I'm going to read the headlines first, and then we are going to read what is inside the details. So anyways, just like basically briefly, okay, Bitcoin has gone down about 4%. Okay, we've lost about what, 3 billion, more than 3 billion in market cap or more. Okay, we were at 130 billion, I believe. Okay, Bitcoin dominance remains okay from 55 to 53.1%. Anyways, we're going to look at the Bitcoin price analysis. Okay, BTC resilient, foundation set for $6,000. Wall Street, okay, could change the game for Bitcoin again. Okay, Bitcoin just registered the highest trade volume of its whole history. Tom Lee won't make BTC price predictions anymore. BTC, okay, worth $1.8 million confiscated from suspected fraudster, and Coin Ninja launches Venmo for Bitcoin, aims for mass adoption of crypto. So anyways, let's start with the TA side of the things. Okay, and as you can see on a weekly time frame, BTC is up 20% against the USD, reaffirming the presence of buyers. After 12 months of value wiping lower lows, the Bitcoin market is ready for a turnaround. Since we have a bullish engulfing pattern in the weekly chart, we expect BTC prices to expand throughout the next week and close the year, okay, on a highly ideally above 4,500 and even $5,000. So we are 1 week away from their supposed TA. So if you're taking their word from it, and I'm not financial advisor, even they are not financial advisors anyways. In the 4-hour chart, BTC did slow down, retracing from December 20th highs of $4,300 to spot levels. Okay, however, this is positive. Though we remain bearish from a top-down approach, there is an opportunity for an aggressive traders to load up on every dip and lower time frames. At spot rates, BTC is bullish as long as the price is moving within December 19th 1100 hours high volume bar. It had a wide trade range. Bears did reverse those losses despite the last 2 days lower lows, meaning bulls have the upper hand from an effort versus result perspective. However, for assurance, the best approach is to wait for strong gains above December 20th highs at 4,300, and any upthrust at the back of above average volumes might propel Bitcoin prices above 4,500. So buy $4,300, stop 4,000, and target 4,500 to $5,000. So we're speaking of double our cryptocurrencies. If we're talking about, nearly double, it's not really, exact. And the next article, okay, Wall Street could change the game for Bitcoin again. And remember, this article comes from Forbes, so you know who we are really dealing with. A new product from Wall Street could change the game for Bitcoin 2019, and perhaps that help the price rise again. As you can see, they are having some positive news. They are aiming for prices to go up because this is mainstream media and whales. They're all interconnected to each other. So anyways, they are seeking for regulatory approval of a new Bitcoin futures contract. Okay, it should be contract, but I don't know what they are. They did not check their article. Anyways, it could help reduce the price volatility of the digital currency, and then they launched the Intercontinental Exchange. Okay, the new contract will be settled rather in dollars. Okay, and then they talked about Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts outlets. Okay, and they are aiming to have them accept Bitcoin as a forms of payment. Anyways, if approved, these contracts are bullish development for the people's currency. I mean, this article is so bullish, okay, and this really affects the way of people thinking. I mean, this article had just 332 views just in the last hour. Okay, it has not been for a lot of hours. So this is one of the latest articles that I've got. and it is worrying. Okay, if they are aiming for, some price increases, and everything is changing, this is the people's currency next to bull run, and this is just my opinion, and I think other fellow YouTubers in this space actually agree upon that this might be the switch for actually having some price gains. But that does not mean that this is sustainable. They can keep flipping these switches up and down. Anyways, accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment. Yes, we read that. They talking about, they keep just saying bullish things. Then the Bitcoin futures, they also want to introduce other digital products, okay, to the Bitcoin, and broader investor participation in the Bitcoin market, like Bitcoin Investment Trust. Also, they talked about the CME futures. Also, you have, more bullish news, and provided, of course, that big governments, big banks, and fraud do not spoil the party again. I think this sentence alone just shows you how much manipulated Bitcoin is. I think banks and governments are the first upfront enemy against Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies and digital assets. So take this article, okay, as you will. Anyways, Bitcoin just registered the highest trade volume of its whole history. So I think there is a big movement coming. Anyways, today has been a historic, for Bitcoin, as it's recorded its highest trading volume ever. As you can see here, on the 20th of December 2018, you had about 2.26 million Bitcoin traded, average price 3,938. Now the tweet has came from Crypto Quad. Now here is the tweet. As you can see, how does average traded volume and every compare to $3,000 to $4,500 periods, and this has been the highest. Just keep in mind, as you can see, average BTC traded volume about 1.5 million, something along them lines, about $5.5 million worth of that. This is on the December 20th. Now we're on the 22nd, so I think that could have changed with time, but I don't know why the numbers are different from here. I'm just not sure. Anyways, Bitcoin BTC less expensive, more users every day. Increase in trading volume is quite interesting, since it's not the only sign of the confidence of the users within the ecosystem and the usefulness of the different cryptocurrencies, but also provide essential elements to debate about a significant increase in the number of new users who accept crypto on a daily basis. Something that may play a fundamental role in a future price increase in specific cryptocurrency. Fact that trading volume increases in spite of falling prices is a sign that the maturity of the ecosystem in general. It could now be concluded that trading activity is independent of price behavior. Also, he points out, the guy who wrote the tweet, difference between trading volume and trading value. While the first expresses the amount of cryptocurrencies that passed from one trader to another, the second concept expresses the fiat currency value of the operations carried out. Of course, the value has been surpassed on previous occasions, but when compared to periods where Bitcoin had similar prices, today has been superior in both aspects. We saw all-time high in trading volume. Has BTC, called the bottom? So basically, he just said that he did not call a bottom. So basically, although his vision is optimistic, he can't really talk about Bitcoin having bottomed out yet. To have a significant degree of security, he said that Bitcoin should play at least 6K to avoid possible traps or unconsolidated changes of trend, but that despite not being able to talk with 100% certainty, at least he considers that Bitcoin could be in that process. Wise choice. Anyways, Tom Lee won't make any BTC price predictions anymore. Not much to talk about. It is not the best, because we still need some percentages gains on our cryptocurrencies. So thank you there, Tom. Bitcoin worth $1.8 million confiscated from suspected fraudster. So this story comes at us from India. Comes to us from India. And basically, there's a guy called Amit, and he has basically a big, cartel that basically made about 1.8 million from all this. So anyways, the mastermind Amit ran a fraudulent, also with his gang, ran a fraudulent virtual currency company called Gain Bitcoin. a 1,800 paged charge sheet contained complaints from 15 victims. That is a really low number compared with thousands in BitConnect, and statements from 27 witnesses. It also incorporated the Reserve Bank of India document which stated that Bitcoin wasn't a legal tender. Oh, that's great. The hearing was slated for 4th of December 2018, even though this article comes for the 22nd. Anyways, Amit also used to fake the company to carry out fraudulent virtual currency investment schemes known as GB21. Amit also lured investors with a promise of over 10% on monthly returns. Now, 10% on monthly returns, I think that is too good to be true. I mean, Kirkland and Felt, the scam we exposed, promises 55% a month. So I think that's 5 times better when it comes to scamming people. The ringleader and his group further organized workshops and events to deceive clients, just like BitConnect. Pune authorities received several complaints against Amit in the last 6 months. Victims claim that the ringleader scammed them by promising high returns. Investigations by police. I think this article just keeps, repeating itself. Also, about 8,000 investors off their money. That is a really low number compared with BitConnect. Anyways, however, recently recovered 452 bitcoins from an e-wallet of Delhi suspect. I don't know whoever that is. According to the Deputy of Commissioner of Cyber Police, the team carried out a digital foreseen analysis on Sahel's account to recover the bitcoins. Authorities confiscated the coins early in the week. Before the recent recovery, the Pune police took from the accused 32 bitcoins, 80 Ethereum, and over $55,000 in fiat cash. Anyways, authorities further claim that accused still possessed 160 bitcoins, 80,000 Ethereum, and over 3,000 whatever that is. Let's check it out. Is this like a coin or something? Oh, it is one of the big coins. It is a token, and it seems, I'm not sure, to be honest. It just seems like, who would buy this? Like, I would buy Zcash instead of this, Anyways, crackdown on cryptocurrency operations. India. I think I've made a lot of content on India back in the days, the daily mining videos, and basically RBI, which is the Reserve Bank of India, actually does not allow cryptocurrency exchanges, and thus you have ZebPay, which left India and worked in Malta. So you have different exchanges and different companies of cryptocurrencies that have left India because Reserve Bank of India does not like it, just does not favor Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin ATM has been installed by Uno Coin, and then it is taken by the police. It was illegal or something. The country has been unstable regarding virtual currency regulations, even though the people themselves once actually made a lot of efforts to try to save cryptocurrencies and try to make India one of the biggest countries that accept Bitcoin, yet their efforts have not been taken into account. Anyways, there's another interesting piece of news I saw. CoinNinja launches Venmo for Bitcoin, aims for mass adoption of crypto. So basically, the Ohio-based startup Coin Ninja believes it's very simple. The team of early Bitcoin enthusiasts has launched a new mobile app called Dropbit. If it is launched, I will download it and see what it has. Let me just turn out the volume and let's see what the video is about. So this is the video from their Twitter account, as you can see. Now they claim that this is the best way. They are trying to revolutionize and try to make a really easy wallet to use. One of the easiest wallets. You can send it via number, via someone's number, without using Bitcoin addresses. So even though I like the concept, I still really just want to use this wallet, and not sure if it is out yet. I mean, down here in the article or somewhere it says the app is available on iOS and Android within the next 6 months. So is it already available, or will it get available? I mean, if you wanted to get available that way, you know, you could have told us back then. Anyways, also Vitalik has shot something on the street and said there should be more simplicity, okay, on buying Bitcoin other than having these ETFs. So basically how this works, okay, that, you know, it does not work as Coinbase. Coinbase has 6-step process and it is a bit more complicated, at least for the starters. Okay, for me it's not complicated. Okay, I use much more complicated exchanges and more than 6-step process. I mean, 6 steps is just, you know, a really easy one. Anyways, it allows users to essentially send or text people BTC. The 3-step process requires a person, okay, a user, to select the amount of Bitcoin they want to send, select a contact on the recipient's phone number, and then send the transaction. The recipient does not need to have an amount or a wallet, account or a wallet. They simply receive a message that says the BTC is waiting for them. To retrieve it, they need to download the app, then write down the 12 recovery words, and then verify the phone number via SMS, okay, by entering SMS code. Anyways, the senders is then notified and confirms the transaction when they reopen the app. If this does not happen and you send it for a person and they did not retrieve it within 24 hours, the currency is returned to the sender. There are no additional fees from Dropbit, okay, just the standard BTC mining fees, which I'm just not agreeing with. I mean, how will the company profit from this Dropbit? And even if it is made by Bitcoin enthusiasts, I mean, even though if it is made, I mean, they should have, you know, take some profits, or at least take something. You know, you work on a project for 6 months, or at least that's what they say. You don't just, you know, stop and do nothing. But if they are doing this for free, okay, without any transaction fees, that would be an interesting, you know, innovative idea. Anyways, guys, this is the news for today for Bitcoin for the 22nd of December 2018, and see you guys on the next video.